All right, folks, welcome back to Midwest Long Range. Today, we're going to take a much closer look, and I'm going to give you my opinion and my thoughts on this WOOX Cobra Precision stock. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. All right, folks, thanks for sticking with me. Today, like I said, we have seen the WOOX on the channel before, but we're going to just talk a little bit about this today. This is the Cobra Precision stock from WOOX. This is more of their thumb hole variant, right? And, I was a little hesitant. Let's just say that. But I was pleasantly surprised when I got it. This is not like your average thumb hole that's either right hand or left hand. No, this is, you can use this either handed. As you can kind of see here, and we'll do some close-ups. I can run my thumb through there. You can see, no problem. But I can also do this left-handed as well. That was a plus, but what I really liked about it, what stood out to me, obviously I don't do a lot of bench rest shooting. About the most bench shooting I do is right here for you guys. The rest of the time I'm outside on my barricades, or most of my shooting happens at matches, which is all positional, hardly any bench, some prone, stuff like that. I like that thumb up style. When I come up here and I index, rather than running my thumb through, this stock has like a little shelf area here. I come up, I index, and then I rest my thumb right up here in this nice little shelf area, which was a nice, pleasant surprise for the kind of grip that I like to have on the gun. I can seamlessly transfer from this to one of my MDTs, to my ACC, to a Manners, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. So that's a really cool feature. This stock does have a little bit of Picatinny back here where you can put like a monopod, I guess, if you wanted it. It's got a QD mount over here on this other side for a sling. And then it's just got vents up here in the fore end, but it does have M-lock on the bottom. I've got a little short Picatinny section in there. I want to put an Arca rail on it. I want Arca on all of my stocks. And the nice thing is you can put in length of pull spacers back here. The cheek does adjust up and down. It just so happens that with these rings and this scope, all the way down seems to fit me really, really well. Now, the fore end, I wish it had some M-lock on the sides rather than just these vents. I think there was a good opportunity there for that. But at the same time, I'm looking at this from a competition perspective. That's kind of the light I see all my stocks in. So I do think there's a little bit of opportunity missed here. The vents, I think they could have been utilized as M-lock as a beneficiary point there. Now the grip here, the grip's not dead nuts vertical, but it's real close, and it's close enough that I'm not complaining about it. That's the grip fits me really well. As far as the angle, I don't like a swept back grip. Really kind of got ruined in the last few years. It's either vertical or nothing, or just slight cant. Slight cant's okay. Now this was a Tikka T3 stock, and as I said in some other videos, I had to manipulate the channel in here, not the bedding, not the surface where the action and the stock mate, but the opening beneath that where the mag well could fit down through there. I had to remove a little bit of material. To me, that was no big deal. I'm used to getting this stuff and having to do some slight modifications to make it the way I want it. This is all aluminum in the center, so you get the same kind of bedding you would of any high-end chassis. Jump over here on the bench. We're not going to do a ton of shooting with it today because we're really just talking about the stock, but I'll do a little bit of shooting and just talk about how it feels while I'm using it. What we got going on here, just down at our 52-yard target, and I'm just going to shoot a couple groups. We got some CCI standard velocity, but I want to talk about how the stock feels while I'm shooting it. Wow, that one shot high. I wonder if it's some cold bore shift. No, maybe not. Tell you what, this thing shot really good groups just a minute ago. I think it's camera shy. So there's group number one. Nothing impressive there, but we're here to talk about this stock. And like I said, I'm using my fingertip standoff. I'm using kind of got my right thumb going. If we were to do this left-handed, it would look very much like this right here. And very comfortable. And the wood is just, the finish on it's super smooth, so it doesn't feel abrasive or anything like that against your face. It's just a really nice setup. Try another one here. Uh-oh. Got a piece of brass. There we go. Looking a little better. Just doesn't seem to really care for that CCI, does it? May try it a little more here. But again, I'm getting a really nice kind of pull. Nothing about this stock just jumps out. I don't really know what else to tell you guys other than so far I really like it. It was something different, something just for me to plink with, like I said. And go check them out. Go to WOOX's website and look at the different offerings they have. WOOX has the Furiosa, I believe it's the Wild Man, more of a hunting style stock. Some just great other options. They have some new stuff coming out that I can't wait to see. The new Tanto, the F-Class style stock, and the Furiosa Ultra. These stocks both have a proprietary weight system that is in the channel underneath the barrel to kind of get some additional weight. The Furiosa Ultra is much more purpose-driven back toward like a PRS style stock. And I'm very anxious to see that. I've also been looking at some F-Class stuff from time to time, and with the Furiosa Tanto, that thing looks like it's going to be amazing for a really nice F-Class rifle. If you're into F-Class, you really need to check that thing out. It's a great looking stock from what I've seen so far. We'll load up another mag and shoot a couple more groups before we go. Ooh, if we hadn't dropped that flyer, that was going to be a really, really good group. Every once in a while, CCI will sneak up on you and do something like that. Here we go. One more. Man, it's coming to life now. I think the barrel just needs a little heat in it. That's two pretty good groups right there back to back. Never count old CCI standard out when you're playing around at 50 yards. But guys, I really appreciate you coming out and checking out this stock with me today. I know we've seen the Tikka, we've seen this stock on the channel, but I really wanted to take some time and talk about it specifically. I really appreciate the guys over at WOOX taking part in the build and participating in all this with me. Great group of folks over there, and they got a really nice product. So go check them out at woox.com and check out those new stocks they got coming. Appreciate it, guys. Stay safe, keep shooting. Midwest Long Range, we're out.